to guide, especially to lead flocks or herds to pasture, to rule or to direct people, to rule. Dabar in Arabic. To bring into order, to subdue, right? Just like the ancient Egyptian pharaohs had the crooks and the hooks to lead the flocks, to rule, to guide. They were supposed to be there to create order so that there wouldn't be chaos everywhere. Subduing or bringing into order is not the same as tyranny. That's not fascism, right? JAH's domination, his dominion, is not the same as papal Roman Italian fascism, because JAH's order always creates something beautiful and natural. We compare right here. Dibur, right? In the Arabic, dibur, which is a swarm, as in a herd of bees, right? We have another one in Hebrew again. Dabarach, I think that's dabarach. Dabarach, a noun of unity. It's beautiful, right? Tawahado, this is the origins of these words. Tawahado, to make one. A bee, right? As a shepherd follows his flock, from the idea of leading, there arises that of following. One flock, one shepherd, one word. Tawahado. Number 3 is to follow or to be behind, like the Arabic dabara. Or there's this, dubur, the hinder part, the inmost recesses of a temple. Okay? The innermost part of your temple, where JAH leads you, by that. Though we walk through the valley of the shadow of death, we fear no evil, for you are with us. Right? Your rod and your staff. We've drawn a blank, so we're going to get that psalm up because we'd like to read it for I and I, everyone. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil. I don't fear any kufu, for JAH Rastafari is with me, and his rod and staff comfort me. His dabar comforts me, his word, right? He prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. He anoints my head with oil, with CANNABIS. My cup runs over. My oracles, I'm full of them. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of Yahweh Elohim forever. I dwell in his house. So we keep going back. The innermost part, the innermost recesses of a temple, the inner circle, the inner wheel, right? And as those who are going to lay snares coming from behind. Okay, now 5, the much used and in the verb the most frequent, meaning to speak properly, to put words in order. Compare sermo and dicero as serendo. And the Greek ergo, right? In the signification of connecting and saying. Okay, again, it's a molecular connection. You speak and put molecular molecules in order. It's like a word. Just as my sound waves are creating a word, you can create a word from anything. Symbols are a word. A building can be a word, as long as you have everything in order and you can understand the language. And I think this is where I are really blessed to understand that the tabernacle itself is a book, it is a language, it is a word. Just like our body is, the word becoming flesh. So we come down, it's to speak or to say. It was used in Exodus 24:7. Speak unto Pharaoh all things which I speak unto you. All that Yahweh has spoken we will do. Right? We come to promise, to command, to prescribe, to admonish, to utter a song or to sing. Qal, qal. To speak to a woman, right? Ask her in marriage. Basically, anything is speaking, but it's a form of creation, right? So, we have a concise Amharic dictionary here, and we opened it up because we wanted to see the Ethiopic connection with the Dabar. So we came here and we discovered that basically the Amharic never fails. There. Dabar. The sanctuary. I don't know if I can see that very well. Dabar. Dabar. Plural. Adeberet. Which means mountain or sanctuary, right? Just like the temple. Holy Mount Zion. The temple. A parish or a church served by married priests. Okay? And again, the connection. Dabara, which means to thrive. Like thriving in business. Is your economy going well? No, this is why. JAH is not creating the order of your economy. Adabara, which means fertilize or enrich the soil. Okay? Again, our agriculture is disgusting. We're only raping this planet. We're not practicing permaculture. Spiritual permaculture first, physical next. We build up a business, right? Adabara. We develop the muscles, the natural resources. Or we adabara, cultivate a mind, right? Advance, further promote, consolidate. And then there's this next one, which is madabar, which is culture, which is physical culture. And then madabaria. And then there's another one, which is fertilizer. So something that's enriching us. And then I found this next one, which is the dabdabe, right? Dabdabe, which is letter or epistle or dispatch. Okay? Dabdabe. So we have dabar and dabdabe, and then we're thinking dub. So the oracles of JAH then become something much, much more familiar. We come down. Dub is the teacher, dubstep the preacher. This is the dabar, right? This is how JAH is ordering his new planet. Behold, I make all things new. And it first comes from the Word. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God. And the Word was God. And through him were all things made. Nothing was made without the word of JAH. So this is magical music in the true sense of the word. It is powerful magical music because it is the beginning of culture, the beginning of Black Hebrew righteous culture on the planet, and it's being spelled correctly by this music, reggae, dub, holy music, which is why it's so bad when people are abusing it, because it's like grabbing the scribe's pen and, like, you know, graffitiing all over something. You're basically just defacing a language. You're defacing a structure with the scribe's holy pen. You can't use a holy pen to write a bad word, to write curse words, basically. And if you're not receiving the oracles of the Creator, you can't possibly be writing the correct words. You're going to be making spelling mistakes, right? Something that I think is really interesting is that when I'm in lectures, at the moment I'm doing Arabic. A little bit crazy because I should be doing a bit more Amharic and Hebrew, but the opportunities come and I just took it. But the first class we had was basically that, you know, every language in the world has a sound system, its own unique sound system. Okay, Amharic has a sound system, Arabic has a sound system, Hebrew had a sound system, Jamaican patois has a sound system. It's sort of like the underlying code. It's like a, you know, almost that kind of mathematical thing that's directing all the rules, right? A sound system. Music is the key to this culture. And I think it's wrong when people are pointing at I and saying we just smoke in ganja and listen to reggae, because yes, it's more than that, but also it's not more than that, because that is the fundamentals. We must plug in to I Creator through the oracle, through the altar of incense, the altar of Aishans, that holy smoke to get that holy word, and then we rewrite the universe in the sense of correcting the spelling mistakes. And the Abba revealed something else, which was that the Chi, the cross, the X, and Yeshua's sacrifice on that cross was in some way correcting a spelling mistake made by Adam, because it was a word. I don't know what the fruit was exactly, but whatever it was, I can only describe it as being a word. Some kind of radioactive, mutagenic word. It was a curse word. He made a spelling mistake. He changed the grammar of his language, of his indigenous JAH-given Edenic culture. And once he changed that language, mutations set in, and mutations tend to multiply because entropy kicks in. What we're seeing in this world is just entropy that's been on overdrive. And because of the wonderful gift of the Son of Man, the entropy is reversed. Because in the Rastafari people on this planet now, we have people who are plugging into the source of all life, the author of this entire universe and all dimensions within the universe, or even the universes. The potter, basically. So check your words, check your thoughts,